this day. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, the maturity and poise of a young Jason Tatum has often been talked about. Maybe that's because his parents prepared him for the NBA from an early age in St. Louis. They had pretend press conferences using a hairbrush as the microphone. And you can say he's been groomed for this. It's paying off, guys.
Yeah, they dotted every I and crossed every T. David, thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. We've got Allen. Bird is out there with Pierce. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Russell in at the pivot, manning the middle. And for Milwaukee, they've got Robertson, Antetokounmpo out there with Hayes. Then it's Kareem, and it's Allen in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Bird. Allen kicks to Bird. Here's Tatum. Rejected by Robertson. Allen for the three. That one doesn't go. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And, Greg, after this season, Antetokounmpo will be eligible to sign a Supermax extension. The Bucks want him to stay happy.
The loss of Malcolm Brogdon last summer definitely stung. Trying to control costs, but you don't want to take a step back with Giannis's decision looming.
Pass to Robertson. Six to shoot. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Russell. Allen with it, now guarded by Giannis. Allen kicks to Tatum. Lets it go. Boston, no good that time either.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Antetokounmpo, no good. The Celtics have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. The kick out to Tatum. And there's the pass to Pierce. Allen passes to Russell. Lock at 6. Here's Bird. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Back to Robertson from outside the arc. And again, the Bucks miss. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Searching for their first points of the game.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Robertson kicks to Hayes. Back to Robertson. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Robertson. Allen outside. Pierce with the steal. In the corner. Tatum with it. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Allen against Antetokounmpo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Opening day, Chris. In your experience, which types of teams tend to start the season well, started strong?
2 types. One, the team that has been forgotten about and left out. The team that had a disappointing season the year before, and no one knows the pain that they went through all summer long, waiting to get back to that moment. So they've been incentivized for half of a year to come back and say, wait a minute, it's our turn now. And those teams are sneaky under the radar.
A little chip on their shoulder, in other words.
And then secondly, I would say veteran teams. Teams that know what they want, teams that are focused and saying, wait a minute, we know this is a marathon. Let's take our time, warm up, and stick to the principles right away, and we'll end up in the right place later.
Ray Allen hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Third is Giannis Antetokounmpo, and of course Kawhi Leonard.
And what an option either of those two guys give you. They're both excellent safety valves when an offense is struggling.
So it's the Bucks now. Still without a basket in the game. He's with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Robertson outside. There's the double team with Allen. 2 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's sent back by Russell.
And guys, this is where instincts come into play. So much you have to read defensively. Russell not fooled at all.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Chris Bosh is checked in for Bird. Carter comes in for Paul Pierce. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Allen. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Bosh. It's rebounded by Unseld. Milwaukee has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Allen drives in. Passes it to Unseld. Kicks it to Arenas. It's good from long range.
And you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas. A big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
And some teams have fancy dinners, guest speakers, and field trips. I mean, the Celtics culture is more straightforward. It's all about the work.
Now here's Arenas, following the miss by Chris Bosh. Outside Arenas, pass to Johnson. Poked away and stolen by Russell. Here is Carter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Bosh finds Carter. A 3-ball. Doesn't go that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. And that work ethic, the core of the Celtics value, are written on a big placard on their locker room wall.
Yeah, it emphasizes unselfishness, execution, toughness, and hustle. Those are the values of their team.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw tonight. A different look for Milwaukee. Weber comes in for Hayes. And John Wall subbed in for Ray Allen. And then for Boston, Leonard comes in for Russell. And it's DeRozan in for Jason Tatum. And that one misses.
And with all their rangy wing defenders, the Celtics are well suited for the modern game.
Oh, yeah, they make it tough for opponents to get clean looks on the perimeter, GA, with their defense. I mean, it's a strong defensive team also because of the competitors that they possess.
Now here's Johnson. Outside Arenas. It up. Here's Weber. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
The Celtics shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And that free throw good from DeRozan. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Johnson outside. In the corner, it's Arenas. Launches a three. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's DeRozan. Back to McGrady. Johnson against Carter. McGrady outside. Lets it go with the three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is, Greg. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Arenas with it. From deep three-point range. No good on the last second attempt there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Well, there are a lot of letters that go into the spelling of Giannis Antetokounmpo's.
The Nigerian way, you gotta say with a D. So it's added.
Seems easy enough, right?
I guess so. I think a lot of people are going to stick with Giannis or the Greek Freak.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, GA. Great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead.
We've got Johnson all out there with Arenas. Then it's Weber, and it's Unseld in its center. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Now here's Leonard. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Johnson can't hit.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And the soft-spoken Leonard is now an elite talent in this league, an athletic forward who leads by example.
This is his first free throw of the game. The free throw drops for Leonard. Good shot selection, largely dependent on getting open. Which players do the best job of moving, you think, right now without the ball?
Period. Klay Thompson, 60 points, 11 dribbles. Did you hear me?
I got
60
it.
points,
Shocking.
11 dribbles.
It almost looks
He's
like a misprint,
sick.
doesn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Leonard hits them both. For the Celtics, they come into this one following a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee. Robertson dishes to Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the last few seasons with Giannis is incredible. I mean, he just keeps adding to an already superstar-level game.
Free throw good. Giannis. And you know, Greg, this last season, Giannis improving on his rebounding and his passing.
Career highs for him in both of those areas. If he ever adds a deep shot, I'm not sure how you guard him at that point.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Now, here's DeRozan. No good. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Ball passes to Robertson. The 11-footer. Rebound, Boston. Up top, Bird. Covered by Giannis. Leonard on the wing. Back to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Floats one. Rebound, Milwaukee. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. And again, the Bucks miss.
Jesus surprises anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count him.
Ball against Allen. Now the feed to Abdul-Jabbar. And it's all evened up.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, this is low output for both teams. This is ugly. The defense is having their way so far.
Now here's Pierce. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Count it. Here's Wall. Robertson outside. He feeds it to Abdul-Jabbar. It's Pierce on the wing. All alone. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Allen. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Allen's got the lead up to 4 now for Boston. Timeout called, the Bucks.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Hayes, he's checked in for the Bucks. Allen comes in for John Wall. The Celtics also changing it up. Russell comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Tatum in for DeMar DeRozan. Allen against Allen. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Pierce finds Allen. No good on the triple. The Bucks trail. Over in the corner, Allen. Back to Robertson. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Giannis up top, guarded by Tatum. Goes up on the high post, and another basket for Milwaukee.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Allen for the 3. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Now here's Bird, following the shot by Ray Allen. Bird, the pass to Allen. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
It's stolen by Allen. Poke loose. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Hard work on the offensive glass, paying off with the second chance points there for Hayes. If he's got a shot at the rebound, he's not going to let anybody else take it away.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Some changes for Boston. Chris Bosh is checked in for Bird. Carter comes in for Pierce. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Allen. Now here's Tatum. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
But we got to talk about his D2. 4 steals in the game. I mean, a complete all-around effort for him.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Allen kicks it over to Arenas. Shot clock at 6. Hayes up top, pulls up. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, he's just relentless on the glass. Unseld turning the miss into points because of his activity down low. That's what you love to see from your big guy.
Now here's Tatum. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. From deep. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Milwaukee on top, up by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Your defense has been very good. Why has that happened?
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they... That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Bucks leading by 4. On the court for the Celtics. Pierce is out there with Bird. Then it's Russell. Then there's Allen. And it's Tatum in at the point guard position. And the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 5 to shoot. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee getting another chance here. Hayes, no good. Celtics trail by 4. From 17 feet out, the shot by Pierce will not go. Allen outside. Dishes it to Robertson. No good on that one. Nice D from Russell.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Tatum kicks to Bird. The shot off that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Robertson outside. Pierce with the steal. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Tatum. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Plenty of space. Good, he hits the jump shot. Giannis has got the lead up to 6 now for Milwaukee. Well, if teams are getting shaken up a bit, coach is usually the first to go, get fired. Do you think teams get too trigger happy with that aspect, coach first, and then looking at the team?
Yeah, I do. But unfortunately, if you're the head of the team, that's the responsibility, and that's kind of that's your job, to take all of the heat. Being a coach is such a thankless job. You don't get thanked unless you win the championship. If not, it's like, good job, okay. We don't care about the fires you put out. We don't care about the players you develop. We don't care about the chemistry you built. You didn't win, and so, yeah, coaches are usually the first to go, and it's unfair. But hopefully they have some connections and they have a good resume, because they'll be back around somewhere else. They'll pop up somewhere else.
They sure will. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. But taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you. Tatum with another miss.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Ball's shot is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Celtics trail by 5. Tatum passes to Leonard. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Passes it to Abdul-Jabbar. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. And now a 7-point Milwaukee lead. The Celtics have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Pass to Leonard. That's tipped. Outside, out of the Kumbo. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Tatum dishes to Leonard. Allen outside. Pass to Leonard. Clock at 6. Here's DeRozan. That one falls. DeRozan's got 5. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now here's Wall. Giannis outside. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
It's stolen by Wall. The pass to Weber. Fires for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 7.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
So both teams making some changes here.
And checking out some stats for DeRozan. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 21 points per game, 6 assists and 6 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah. It gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
Now here's DeRozan. He has 5. Passes to Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard. Boston again missing. Bucks leading by 7. Johnson kicks to Wall. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
Leonard looking around. Bosch passes to Leonard. Tries it from 9. That's good on the jump shot.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Now here's Arenas. He has 6. Bangs home the trifecta.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
McGrady kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Carter. Left side, Leonard. Out to DeRozan. Shoots a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. DeRozan's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
DeRozan against Arenas. Misses there. And we've reached the end of the third. Bucks lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. He's out there with Johnson. Then it's Gilbert Arenas. Then it's Allen. And it's Unseld in at the center position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Following the miss by Larry Bird. In the corner, it's Arenas. On the three off target. Celtics trail by 5. Pass to Bosh. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Here's Unseld. That shot off. Nice D from Bird. McGrady with the ball. And Arenas picks him up defensively. The rebound by the Bucks.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Now here's Hayes. Here's Unseld. Outside for Arenas. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. Then on Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. Celtics trail by 3. Johnson goes in, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
And how about the anticipation and imagination there from Unseld? Sees the play developing and delivers the pass on time and on target.
Now, here is McGrady. Pierce dishes to Carter. Some solid defense from Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Milwaukee Bucks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Arenas against McGrady. Right side, Arenas. Over McGrady. The pass to Arenas. Over Pierce. Arenas' shot is good. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And then at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
Kicks it out to Robertson. From deep. Milwaukee the rebound.
Well, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Celtics trail by 7. Outside, Pierce. Lays it up off the glass. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
Oh, man, come on. Injuries like this can change the course of a game, even the whole season. Our thoughts and prayers are with them.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo passes to Robertson. Now Abdul-Jabbar. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around, and the Bucks miss again.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one.
Here's Allen inside. No good from Robertson.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. It's a good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Outside, Russell passes it to Allen. Here's Waters. 6 to shoot. Pierce. Russell. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now just a 3-point Milwaukee lead.
And this is the problem. The length, the timing. Russell, one of the very best at corralling misses and turning them into points.
Allen, that's good.
And we all know Allen is used to these pressure situations. When they need a basket, his team feels comfortable getting him the ball.
Here's Waters. The 3. Allen, that's good.
And we all know Allen is used to these pressure situations. When they need a basket, his team feels comfortable getting him the ball.
Now here's Robertson. That shot missing. Nice D from Russell.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Bird against Allen. To take the lead. The kick out to Pierce. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. Pierce has got 4 this quarter.
Reminding us again why he's one of the game's great clutch shooters.
Pierce against Antetokounmpo. Over Pierce. Got it!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Now here's Bird. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, and every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
Free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Bird hits them both.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here. Now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Bill Russell.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Here's Giannis. It falls!
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 43 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Tracy McGrady's checked in for the Celtics. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bird. The offensive rebound. McGrady outside. Second shot opportunity. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Giannis. And that one is off. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to